MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the AL Championship Series between the New York Yankees and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
You know, I think the phrase must win is overused in sports, but even though this isn't an elimination game, it does sort of feel like a must win. Doesn't matter what sport you're talking about. If you go down 3-0 in any series, you're fighting nearly an impossible uphill battle. Feels like the series kind of rides on this game right here.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Cleveland Indians.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who get the ball here in Game 3. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He comes into this one with 8 RBIs in this series, so he's been a huge difference maker. We'll see if he's able to keep it going and keep carrying his offense on his back in this one.
Corey Kluber will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Man, this guy was really rock solid in his last one. 8 solid innings.
Today. And let me tell you about first baseman Yonder Alonso. The bat plays, we get it. He's there for offense. But don't sleep on the defense as well. He's battled his injuries, but he's out there going to the post, making picks and bailing out his boys in the infield.
Moving off the mound for the Yankees, designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
First offering on its way. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Brantley is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Batting third, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Standing in, Didi Gregorius. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. first pitch on its way. On the ground for Kipnis. This could be two. Scooped up to second for one. On to Alonso, but it won't be in time, and they'll just get the one.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Chipper Jones.
So a runner at first with two away, and standing in now one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite-level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get all the way out toward the 375 sign now. And the runner is in from second. And a relay home. And not in time as the second run scores.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. First pitch of the at-bat. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Yankees are out in front, 2-0. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I'm going to have to keep a close eye on Tyler Naquin. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he could do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Luis Severino gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Thanks, Matty. Luis Severino, big arm. 97 to 100 miles an hour. Bounce between the rotation and the bullpen. Good hard slider. His changeup's getting better. The true definition of an ace.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Leading off the inning is number 23, left-hander Michael Brantley.
Here's the first pitch to him. He takes a knee-high fastball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here comes the first pitch. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike one. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dino, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. So with 2 gone now, here's a look at our playoff brackets. And although this series is still up in the air, the National League has crowned a champion as the Mets lie in wait for our winner here. So digging in now, Jose Ramirez looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch on its way. There's a strike.
You want to talk about setting a tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, Roberto Alomar.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He pulls this one into right. And Chisenhall calls for it and takes it for the first down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
That was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hard on the ground towards short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And there's out number 2.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead run. And that ends the inning.
Leading off for the Tribe, designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 3 for 15. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. And right into the shift. Gregorius has it. And that's the first out.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a slider on the inside for strike one.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Stepping into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. A solo shot for Junior. His 6th of this series as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Gregorian.
As he rips it on the ground to second.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Number 10, third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First offering on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Gardner, a native of South Carolina. He was selected in the 3rd round back in 2005.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Naquin looks up. Whoa, give me a break. That landed in Heritage Park. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His 7th of this series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Now batting, second baseman.
Standing in now, Roberto Alomar. And he hits it hard to the right side. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
That was a nasty sinker right there. Sometimes you get a little luck on the offensive side. Definite ground ball with eyes right
there. In now, Gary Sanchez. Hard on the ground towards short. And the Bombers have it going here as this is also good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Now batting, first baseman.
So coming to the plate, Chris Carter, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He swings and lines it to left. Brantley is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Yankees lead it 7-0. Here's Yonder Alonso, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Previous history with Luis Severino, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Grounded to the right. Carter is right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 8th, right fielder, Lonnie Chisenhall.
At the plate, Lonnie Chisenhall. First offering on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
1 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
In now for Cleveland, Francisco Mejia. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Cody Anderson answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Digging in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Even though they're up a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Anderson typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
Oh-2 pitch to Junior. Ground ball right into the shift. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Stepping in now, Chipper Jones. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Digging in and looking for more, Brett Gardner. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. A throw to the plate, and they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Sort of a daring move there going for the plate, but it didn't pay off. It was hit softly, but it gets scooped up quickly and fired home on target. Ideally, you want to go home like that on a ball that's hit beyond the pitcher's mound.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Naquin ranging back. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Now batting, second baseman.
Standing in now, Roberto Alomar. As it's grounded sharply to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Yankees 10 and the Indians nothing. Here's Michael Brantley back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Chopped weakly to the left. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first.
Hey, listen, D-Roll, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan. In this one, I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw by Chipper, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Digging in, Jose Ramirez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Brantley, the runner at second with 1 away. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Striding forward now is the DH, Edwin Encarnacion, runner in scoring position with Sugan. And a ball 1-0.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
No runs, just 1 hit, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. Gone! It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. His 3rd home run of this series as they just continue to pour it on here. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now because 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more.
That was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1. Popped him up. There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's 1 away.
Center fielder number 24, Ken Griffey.
Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Chisenhall is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
Now batting, Georgia.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Didi Gregorius. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Naquin's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 11 and the Indians nothing.
Leading off for the Tribe, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
First pitch of the at-bat. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. One away now, and here's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's Yonder Alonso. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
0-2 to Alonso. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 11-0. Into the box now, Chipper Jones. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Chipper Jones.
First offering on its way. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo home run right there from Chipper Jones. His 4th long ball of this series as the blowout continues. Here's Brett Gardner now. As he sends it on the ground to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roberto Alomar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Naquin's on the move. And the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Yankees lead this one 12-9. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
In now, Francisco Mejia. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2. The next 0-2. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 0-2 once more. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Gardner. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Left fielder number 23, Michael Brantley.
Standing in, Michael Brantley, a hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Back here in Cleveland, this one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left. Brantley is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Chris Carter now. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Brantley is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Giancarlo Stanton now. On a line, that's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Ken Griffey Jr. to right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And it's gone. So Jr. strikes for a 2-run shot. His second of the game as this lead got even wider.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Zach McAllister enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Up next for the game.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Stretch time here at Progressive Field. The Yankees lead it 14-0. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Fastball down below the knees. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Now batting, Jose Ramirez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Dellin Betances takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. One out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to third. There to take it is Chipper. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Two out, nobody on. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
No strike. After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
2-1 to the Indians' first baseman. To 2-2 now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Betances is ready. 2-2 on its way. Very weakly on the ground. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Hero, this looks like one of those easy 1-2-3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's got a 3 for 7 line. He's taken him deep once. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Encarnacion is off at first with 2 away. Got him. Couldn't connect on the slurve that time, and that'll end it. Indians leave 1, but this one's pretty much over. 14-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chipper Jones. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. The relay throw. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Here's Brett Gardner now. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
So a 2-run shot to left center, his 3rd home run of this series, as they just continue to pour it on here. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Yeah, Matt, boy, what a different ballpark this place plays in Cleveland. That old Municipal, they call that the Mistake by the Lake, but Progressive Field, this is a tough ballpark to hit them out of, D-Roll.
You know, this is an interesting ballpark, Dan, and that's why what they were able to do today on the offensive side was so special. This place early in the season plays super big. It's cold out there. The ball is not traveling. Once the summer months heat this place up, right center becomes a nice option.
Naquin will slot over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Coming to the plate now, Roberto Alomar. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Still only 1 out in the inning. He pulls this one into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
He gave it all he had out there in right field, but he just couldn't quite catch up to it. I liked the effort with the leap, but once it got down, he was off to the races and into third.
In now, Gary Sanchez. Hot shot down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
No, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, D-Row. You think what you make is a good pitch, infield playing back, a ball is able to sneak through, a base hit and a run batted in. So close, but yet so far from getting out of that inning unscathed.
Boy, that line drive was a blur off the bat, which means it's definitely worth looking at on show track. And how about this for an exit velocity? 116 miles an hour. That's right up there with the fastest we've seen.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton. His second home run of the series as the blowout continues. Now to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
First delivery to him on the way. This is pulled into right. And that's taken in by Chisenhall, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Dan Otero comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Otero.
Standing in now, Chipper Jones, as it's grounded sharply to first. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 20-0. Striding into the box, Jason Kipnis.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a ball, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Digging in to try it again, Yonder Alonso. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch on its way. Just missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0 delivery. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the 1-1 pitch. Right side, hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The right fielder, number 8,
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. And another foul ball. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Tribe. And as you can see, they are way behind. And welcome back to our MLB Network broadcast from Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Settling in now, Brett Gardner. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking that...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right. And I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider. Here's big Aaron Judge. This is line to left. Brentwood is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Into the box now, Roberto Alomar, as it's on the ground toward the hole. And there are two away now.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Gary Sanchez. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here. And those don't come along every day. Here's Chris Carter now. Hit hard back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. One more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the ninth. The Yankees lead it 21-0. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the ninth with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball shot foul right at home plate.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Now batting, third baseman,
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. A tag for 1. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. Now in the box, Edwin Encarnacion.
Designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Ramirez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. That's by him for strike one. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all four quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Last strike now for Cleveland. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
(21-0) the final tonight. The Yanks take a commanding 3-0 series lead. Luis Severino is credited with the win. Corey Kluber was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.